You can call me Sandruby. That's not by name, but for one more day, that's what you can call me. If you're a little bit surprised to see me here, don't be. I'm just claiming a favor from Amanda, and I'm standing here with the one and only Carmelo.
Hello, I am here.
I see you've
I
got.
am playing more Cheto songs.
Oh, there you go. That beautiful, beautiful music. Um, it's amazing how after all these years, Vocaloids are still so popular, and I know Tato wasn't like initially a Vocaloid, but now she's lumped in with that whole group too.
Well, she's
Like
she's official, unofficial Vocaloid. She started
right,
off as a joke. I love that about her.
it's like
And then now she's actually has the first well, like solidly developed synth beat. And oh, I forgot to play this song. Uh, last night. Because last night I had the collab with Grub, and yeah, that went on for quite some time.
I noticed you
The only thing that
outlasted
stopped
YouTube.
us was it. Yeah. The only thing that stopped us was not only well, I still would have gone past 12-hour mark, but what killed it was the servers went down.
Well, didn't they recently update it? That's what the whole thing was
Yeah,
about.
yeah, they recently updated it, and that was the only thing that really killed it was that we had the update exactly at that time. Otherwise, yeah, yeah, we would have gone so much higher or so much further,
Well, there you go.
which is amusing to say the least.
I'm sure you would have been able to yap yourself through going through and letting it restart again. And I know that's something Amanda's been trying to do, work on Yap, and she's actually thinking about doing a just straight no game Zatsudan next week, among other things. And I know she can learn a lot from you. I know even before your streams, a good 1 to 2 hours before you get to the game, and it's always entertaining. It's always a thing to watch. She actually gets a little sad when you start the game because the Yap session is over.
Oh, yeah,
Except for
I
Fridays,
I
because she likes
legitimately
your
get
Silent
that from
Hill
time to time.
streams.
Yeah, I do get that.
Well,
Because
yeah.
I think mostly people show up for the Yap Fest. So when I actually play the game, they they start to dip out. Like, nope, Yap Fest is over. I'm out. Unless it's a really interesting or unique game. Like for instance, what was it called? While we were here is such a weird game. I legitimately loved it. Wow. Oh no, while we wait here, that's what it's called. Uh, have
Yeah,
you heard
that
of it?
that was the I think I checked the VOD. That was the Choose Your Own Adventure in the diner, right?
Uh, kinda. I picked it because it reminded me of those old the really good Telltale games back when they were good, and that's the reason why I picked it because like your choices actually matter,
Right.
and it is built up to be like some apocalyptic end of the world kind of thing, and then and by the end of it you find out what it really is. You're like, oh, you know what? That's still like I would still classify that as a horror game.
Yeah. That horror is not always someone in a mask running around chasing
Yeah,
you, trying to kill you.
yeah, it doesn't have to be like supernatural or monsters, or it could just be like, yeah, here's a fucking tornado.
Right. Man versus Nature is a classic
But
literary
I
struggle.
thought the yes, because I thought like the development of it all was just so good because especially like okay, do you want spoilers? Or are you a big spoilers
Um,
person?
it's a relatively new game, so maybe not. Like if they want to find
Okay,
out, they'll let them check out your VOD.
okay, that works.
Just because it's such a new game.
that Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It is a new game. When did this thing come out? Um, I forgot when it came out. Yeah, I legitimately forgot when it came out. Let me Google search it. I think it came out. No, it came out September. Yeah, it came out September 2023.
Oh,
I thought it came out this year. No, it is a year old.
go ahead and spoil away then.
Oh no, I'm still not gonna spoil it. It's just I was surprised. Oh no, it did. Release date October 23rd, 2024.
Oh, there we go.
I'm here on the Steam
Maybe,
page.
maybe it was just in development hell for a while.
Well, I don't know because it says initial release here, but you go to the actual Steam page, and it's just like October. So maybe they had like a demo out
Probably
that
something
far
that
away.
big and expensive.
Yeah, I don't know. It just came out of nowhere. It legitimately came out of nowhere. Oh, oh, hello. That nature person. I've been listening to Tale by Fury. Sorry, Trial by Fury. The UTY song for weeks on end. Oh, that is a good song. What the hell? Calls. I keep getting scam calls.
It's that time of year. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk politics on Amanda's channel because she doesn't like that. But I will say it's that time of the year, that time of the every 4 years, where you're just gonna get a whole
Okay.
fuck ton of robocalls for like a month.
I keep getting the other ones, the ones that are just like, hey, we're this guy, we're scamming you for money, kind of calls.
Where Amazon tech support calling about your car's extended warranty and your Google business listing.
Or the Amazon packages, and you go to this place to pick it up.
Yeah, Amanda watches a lot of Scammer Payback, Pierogi, and he just kind of
Oh,
sticks it to those guys because I believe he's got a deal with the people who actually make the software that they use, so he can dip in any time and root around in there. That's quite nice. That's very useful.
oh, okay. Is that like with it with what's it called? Like is it
Any
tracking
desk.
down or
Well, he likes to. He does. He will reverse engineer any desk so he can see what's on their computers and listen to them make calls and stuff. Gather
oh,
victim roles and gather um, recordings and proof and call people who are getting scammed to stop them. And they try to forward a lot of the information over to the local police, but
okay.
they're not always receptive. That to put it politely.
Yeah, because it's technically in that weird gray zone. Yeah, they're breaking the law, but at the same time, it's weird. It's a weird gray area. They should just bomb. They should have a package bomb. Just high yield enough to where it blows the person's arms off.
The Amanda
That'll
Splats
solve
project. The Amanda Splats project does not support the mailing of bombs to anybody.
it.
Amanda wants me to.
I'm not talking about mailing bombs. I'm talking about like the package theft bombs. You just put the package down, and then it becomes like a non-issue. So if someone steals it, you know,
You're gonna get Amanda's channel banned while she's asleep in the bathtub in the next room. That actually become hilarious, but I don't think she'd like that. Um, but it does actually lead quite well into what we're doing today, which is keep talking and no one explodes. Old game. I think we picked it up for like $3 or $4. It had gone on deep sale, and even though Amanda's rig doesn't do 3D very well, I think it can do this because it's just like loading one thing. Plus,
okay,
it's a controller, and we don't have to like sync up and look at each other's screens and everything, because the part of the game, the allure of the game, is that one person is not supposed to even see the other person's screen.
okay.
Right, so have you
Maybe
had a
I'll.
chance to practice this or
Oh, hello, you reached me. It was abortion pizzeria today. your sausage, your loss. uh, I wish. Oh, I need to get that creative. I need to get that creative. So I start answering calls like that. Okay, I did download the this thing, the bomb defusal manual.
Right.
I
So
have you played this game before? 'Cause I have not.
I've watched a lot of it, and I did one level just to make sure that the rig would work.
Okay.
It's relatively simple. One of us is defusing the bomb, and the other one is reading the manual and instructing them on how to defuse the bomb, which is why it's called "Keep Talking and No One Explodes."
Ah, okay. Let me see. Let's keep talking. No explodes. Yeah. Oh, and that nature person is just that nature person on YouTube with a name change. Oh, okay. Thank you, thank you, nature person, nature guy. Oh, this is actually pretty loud. Uh, this is local multiplayer game for 2 or more players. You are the bomb diffuser. Your goal is to defuse the bomb with the help of your friends. The diffuser, the bomb people. Oh, wait, the bomb person, the diffusers. There's a lot of power in the bomb diffuser's hands, aren't there?
Yeah.
Uh,
Windows
your
Audio
friends are
Device
the.
Graph is using a lot of the CPU. I don't even know what it's doing. I want to look up what it's
Ooh,
doing, but I got the
okay,
phone going
you
right
run
now.
it. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? I probably should. I probably should bring up your what's it called as well. Let me bring you up right here.
Well, I figured like bringing up my perspective would kind of defeat the purpose of
Oh no
doing the
no no no!
game.
I'm not bringing up your.
Oh,
I'm not gonna cheat like that. What I am gonna do though is give you a like and then type Wololo. There you go.
there you go. I'm sure Amanda will appreciate that.
Yeah, I hope so. Your friends are the experts who guide you by using the bomb diffusal manual. The experts, the bomb diffusal manual. The diffuser is not allowed to look at the manual. You would think that would be easier. You would think that would be easier.
Well, in the
The
heat of the
experts are not
moment,
allowed to look. The, the experts are not allowed to look at the screen, and you would think that this would also be useful. Like, what are you looking at specifically? Wires. What kind of wires? Try fun ways to keep the diffuser isolated, but within earshot of the experts. And he's in a blanket for it. The experts find the bomb diffusal manual at bombdiffusalmanual.com. Yep, I got that. What is this? Bomb diffusal manual required. The game requires a bomb diffusal manual, version 1 to play. Please ensure that you have the correct manual language and version by entering the thing below. Okay. Do. Case 241. 241. Before you begin, let's quickly look over the controls of the game. Select the bomb. I select the bomb. Now cut the blue wire. Okay. A new bomb has been placed on the table. Pick it up. Pick it up. The bomb is different from the others. It has a second module to begin button, the big button. Select the big button. What if I don't? What if I do everything but that? Uh, how? Well, okay, there we go. Oh, rotates. Okay. Uh, select the bomb. Deselect the bomb. Okay, there we go. If you ever need a reminder of these controls, you can find. Oh, okay, got it. I need to turn the sound down. There we go. There we. I think an 80 is good. I think 80 is good. All right, I'm in the game. I'm in the game. I don't know what to do. Am I?
So you're looking at the desk, right?
Yes, I'm looking at the desk.
All right, and then we might as well go ahead and have you be the first diffuser. Let me
Okay.
go ahead and get an OBS. Put the browser first. Move that up. No, that's not it. That's me being Monero over the numbers. Amanda's rubbing off on me, and I don't fucking like it.
Keep talking and no one explodes. Luckily, you're with Kara. Get Kara talking. It'll happen for hours. We are bad and don't need videos. You doomed us all.
Well, I know Amanda wouldn't like it if
Okay,
you
the
got
first
blown
bomb.
up. So let me know when you've gone ahead and hit play. Like I already did the first bomb, just to test to
Okay.
make sure that the hardware could run it. So
Okay.
whenever you're ready, just let me know. I've got the manual up.
I am ready. I'm at the first bomb. Time is ticking.
What do you see?
Uh, I on the front side there's the little time clicker thing. There's a detonate button. There's another button to the right of it, which has a smiley face, a little worm.
Okay. So each of those little
Jewish.
boxes are different modules. Let's do the one with the 4 symbols on it. What are the 4 symbols?
Okay, the 4 symbols is in the top right corner. It has a smiley face, a worm, the Jewish whatever this, like the candle thing, and a black star.
Okay, hit the Jewish thing. Hit the
Jew.
smiley
Okay,
face.
got it. Smiley.
Hit the worm.
Worm.
Hit the star.
Star. Green. Okay.
All right. Now, is there a large button?
Yeah, there's a large button that says detonate.
Is the button blue?
It's yellow.
Look around, move the battery around. Tell me how many batteries are on the side of the bomb.
There are no batteries.
No batteries?
There's a serial number. There's red tab things with glowing lights, but one is not glowing. Apparently, the SIG is not glowing.
All right. What color is the button?
Yellow?
Okay, click the button, but hold on to it. Do not let it go. Hold on to it.
Hold the button.
What color is the strip?
It's blinking yellow.
Release it when the timer has a 5 in any position.
Oh, okay. Is it the second one or the third one?
Any position.
So it could be like 550 something, and that's good?
Yes.
Okay. It worked. It clicked. It did a
All
click.
right. And it gave you a little green light?
Yes.
That's success. Now you've got wires, right?
I got. What happens if I click the detonate button again?
That module is disabled. I don't think it'll blow you up.
I got an X. I clicked it and I got an X.
You already passed it. You hit it again?
Well, I wanted to know. Oh, 2 minutes. I got a thing with wires.
How many wires are
There's
there?
2 red, 2 white, 1 black, 1 yellow.
So 6 wires. So there are no yellow wires?
There's 1 yellow wire.
How many white wires are there?
2 white wires.
Cut the 4th wire.
The 4th wire, the black wire? Oh no, wait, the white wire.
Doesn't matter what
We
the
got
color is. There you go. It's that simple.
We're screwed.
It's that simple, Malone.
I
And you
remember
would have
reading
gotten a
1 through
perfect
4.
score.
Well, to be fair, I wanted to know if I could reactivate a deactivated section, and apparently you can.
Why? I
Oh,
understand. I understand the allure of blowing
mods.
yourself up. So I already did the training level. I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. Just because like I did it initially, looking at the manual just to make sure the thing could run. So we're gonna go ahead and see if you can do it. Um, Go ahead and pull up the machine
Oh,
on your
okay.
end and let me know whenever you're ready.
Okay. I have the manual out now. I'm
First
ready.
bomb. Let's start. The screen is
Okay.
for your eyes only. There are many things that are for my
I
eyes
have
only.
no idea what I'm doing, but
All right.
I think I got you.
Okay, so
I hope.
I've got a
I
button.
hope I got you.
I've got a button.
Okay. Button. What kind of button?
It's a blue button that says hold.
Simon says blue. Button. No, that's not. Button. There's so many. Is it a button that has text on it?
Yes.
Is it a label indicator that says common indicators? I don't know what this thing is. What does it say on the button?
It's a blue button that says hold.
Oh. Why is it text? Why aren't you here? Oh! Okay, blue. If the button says abort, if the button says detonate, if the button says, hold. Oh, if the button says hold, press and immediately release the button.
Red light. That was
And-
incorrect.
Oh, that was correct or incorrect?
Incorrect.
Oh, I think you're gonna die.
You say that being tasked with saving my fucking life, Malone. Let's try this again. It's a blue button that says hold. Jesus Christ, he's gonna be giggling for the next 3
Okay,
fucking minutes
what else,
and will
what
I
else,
explode.
What else? What else we got?
It's a blue button that says hold.
Oh, blue. Is it what color is the button?
Blue.
What color is the light? The light thingy. Is it
What do you mean the
blinking?
light thingy? What light thing?
The light thing on the right side of it. Is it a blue strip, a white strip, a yellow strip?
Am I supposed to hit the hold button? Am I supposed to hold it down?
If
Because that only applies if you're supposed to hold it down.
the button is blue and says abort, hold the button down. Okay, no. If the button is white, if the button is yellow, if the button is red, if the button is white, with the button, where's a blue button? Car. A pendency. Is there batteries?
One battery. Yes, one battery.
Oh. Okay. For battery identification reference, go to Appendix B.
What page are you on, Malone?
I'm on page 6.
This is the first bomb. All the instructions are on the third page, the first 3 pages.
Oh.
This is literally the first bomb.
Oh. Okay. If it's on the first 3. Okay. Module strikes. Text. Are you sure?
I
The first
just
3
did
are,
this
like,
module with you, Malone. I
Yes,
just
but
read.
I was looking at the bomb. I wasn't looking at text.
We got 30 seconds, Malone.
Yeah. I think you're screwed. Is there anything else? Is there anything other than the button?
There won't be in a few seconds. Jesus Christ.
Goodbye, good night, and good riddance.
You're lucky I'm a fucking coyote god, Malone. We're doing this again. Go ahead, go back to the top of the manual. We're doing this again. Retry.
Okay.
And going again. Okay. So go to the button page. I've got a yellow button that says press.
You said it was on the first 3 pages, right?
Yes. The first 3 or 4 pages of instructions. It should be button. A picture of a button with like a glass box over it.
I thought you meant like the first 3 pages in the manual.
Yes.
Oh, so
First 3
I was
pages
staring
of
at the right page. I was literally looking at the button, like the little prompt thing that says like the text, and it shows a little green or a little light in there, and a little strip.
Timer's ticking, Malone.
Oh, okay. What did you say again? Yellow button.
A yellow button that says press.
Yellow button. Yellow. If the button is yellow, hold the button and refer to releasing a held button. Okay, so
I got a
press
red
and
strip.
hold.
The strip is red.
The strip is red.
Yes.
Release when the countdown timer has a 1 in any position.
Success. Okay,
Yay,
let's. Okay, now for the symbols. The vertical symbols.
Okay.
I have a backwards P, an upside down question mark, a 6, and a spider with a shield or something.
A spider with a shield. It doesn't look like a spider with a shield. A backwards P. One column has symbols in the keypad. Pressing the 4 buttons in order the symbols appear. Oh, okay. Oh, say that again. Backwards P.
Backwards P, upside down question mark, a 6, and a spider with a shield.
Upside down question mark. Oh, okay.
There should be one column, only
P.
one column that has all of those.
Yeah, I see it now. You said backwards P, spider, upside down, and what was the last one?
6.
A 6?
A weird fucking 6.
6.
6.
And the backwards P that looks like an axe. Then
P.
spider, then question mark.
Spider. Question mark. Yep, that lit up. Okay, so we've got 3 wires.
I'm doing it.
You got 3 wires.
Wires. Where's the wires page? I don't see the wires page. Oh, wait. On the subject of wires. Okay. I got the wires page.
Okay, I got 3 wires.
3 wires. Okay. Is there red wire?
1 red wire.
1 red wire? If the is the last wire white?
Last wire is blue. It's white, red, blue.
White, red, blue. If there's more than one, cut the last wire.
There we go. Minute 10 left.
Nice. weird. Thank you. Whew. Okay.
Reviews.
We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good.
A nice little warm up. All right. Tab out of the window. It's my turn. You feel like you're getting the hang of this, Malone?
I do not know because that was a tutorial, and I failed the tutorial.
We'll find out soon enough. I'm pulling up the manual right now.
So you literally already died once.
Yes.
Okay, are we doing this again, or am I going to the other side, the bomb?
Well, that was the tutorial one, so I'm gonna go ahead and read.
Oh. Okay, you're gonna read. Okay, going back to the game. Bombs. Section 2. Something old, something new. 5 minutes. 3 modules, 3 strikes. When did seeing a familiar bomb become comforting? No matter, this bomb will only be half comforting. Start.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. I'm at the black screen where it says do the thing. I am now timed. Okay. I have a bomb. It has 2 batteries.
Well,
it has-
let's look at the modules first. So what's in the
Okay.
little boxes?
The top corner has an abort button. The bottom corner has assignment says, and the middle has a keypad with 4 thingies.
Okay, let's do the big button first. The big button in the glass case. What color and text is the button?
White abort button. It's
Okay,
a white abort button.
A white abort button. Is
Correct.
there a 3-digit letter indicator somewhere on the battery?
A 3-letter indicator. Yes, it's called TRN.
Okay, so that's not it. How many batteries on there are on the
2 batteries.
oh.
Can I take out the batteries? I cannot fiddle with the batteries.
Okay, open the case, hold the button, and tell me what color the strip is.
Blue. It is blue.
Release it when there's a 4 in any position.
5, 4. Green.
There you go. Now, you get a little diamond with the red, yellow, green, blue.
Yes, the Simon Says thing.
Okay, so what color is flashing?
Red. Red is flashing.
Hit blue.
Blue. Okay.
What colors are flashing now?
It flashed red twice.
Hit blue twice.
It went red, red, green.
Blue, blue, yellow.
Blue, yellow. We did it.
That one's devious because you also the instructions change if you've got strikes. Okay, so what does the next module look like?
What in the hell is this? It looks like an incomplete 3. Like someone was making or drawing a 3 and then just like died.
It's the keypad?
Yeah, it's a keypad.
All right.
And
Go ahead.
then there's the what looks like a pyramid in A, like a little squiggly A or a pyramid. There's an Xbox 360 controller and an X, a gigantic X with an I in the middle.
Okay, hit the controller button.
Controller, green.
Hit the XI button.
XI, got it.
Hit the Dead Man 3 button.
Got it.
Hit the last button.
1 minute and 47.
Success.
We got it.
Success. There you go, Malone.
Thank you.
Right. And just make sure to pay it forward, right? You see, it's really not that bad once you get into the groove, kind of.
I promise nothing because I understand nothing.
I think that may be one of the reasons Amanda likes you so much. So go ahead and let me know when you're ready. I'll go ahead and open the next module.
My failure to read has come back to haunt me. At this rate, press random shit and pray.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get the feeling there's gonna be a new meta now where your chat is gonna keep trying to make you laugh, just so I can get exploded. Just remind them.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize that could be a thing. You're right. That
I
could
just
be a
want to
thing.
remind everyone I am a coyote god, and explosion is not going to do a whole hell of a lot. But if the porcelain gets chipped on my mask, people will fucking pay. So let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead to 2-2, double your money. The task is clear, but the timer doesn't care about your workload. Oh fuck! This one's gonna have 6 on it.
Okay.
And we're going. We're going.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on.
It's loading the bomb now. Okay. So, oh, it's the level 1 bomb, but it's got 2 of everything. So let's start with the wires. First wires, there are 6 wires.
There's 6 wires. Are there any yellow wires?
1 yellow wire.
1 yellow wire. Are there any white wires?
1 white wire.
1 white wire. No more than 1 wire. Cut the 4th wire.
That was wrong.
Oh. Wait. Are there red wires?
No.
There's no. Cut the last wire.
There we go. That was correct. Second wire one, there are 3 wires on this module.
Oh, right. 3 wires. Are there any red wires?
None.
None?
None.
Cut the second wire.
Okay, victory. Moving on to the symbol screen. Let me know when you're ready.
Symbol. Okay.
There's a C with a dot, reverse P, the candelabra, and the smiley face with the tongue.
C with a dot. Oh, okay. It kind of looks like a boob.
Whatever you need to get your mind going, man.
Okay. You said the titties, happy face, the Jewish symbol, and what else?
A C, P backwards, a candelabra,
Okay.
and the other thing.
The candelabra, the smiley face, the titty, and then the axe.
You said the smiley face and the titty. You said the same button twice.
No, I said the candle thing.
Yes, and then you said the smiley face and the titty. The smiley face is the titty, Malone. Oh, the C? Alright.
Yeah, that.
Okay, that module's done. Next one is... There's the omega symbol.
Omega?
The 6. The AE. And the backwards E with the dots over it.
Oh, he looks like a happy face. Okay, it is the 6, the little happy face, the A and the E, and then the omega.
Success. Now we got 2 buttons. Okay, first button is yellow, and it says abort. No pressure, Malone. We got 1 minute.
Shit. If the button is yellow, hold the button and refer to releasing as held.
The button is white, or the strip is white.
White is 1 in any position.
Correct. Last one is red abort. 30 seconds, red abort.
Shit! Red. The button is red. It says hold and press immediately and release button.
It says abort.
Red. Fuck. Abort. The button is blue.
It's red.
There is only one red. And then they probably press. Okay, press and hold. Press and hold. Did you already die?
Yes. We were so close too. We were so close. We gotta try that. I'm actually angry for myself because we were literally like a few seconds away from solving that one. So let's go ahead and try it again whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Loading again. Okay, it's loading the bomb. Okay, you're already on the button page. Let's do the button. Red hold button.
Red hold. The button is blue and says abort. Okay. There's more than one button that says detonate. Where's held? Where's hold? Referring to held. If the button is red and the button says hold, press immediately and release the button.
Correct. I got a green light. The other one is red and says press.
Red and press. Why does it say press? If the button says detonate. If the button is white, there's more than 2 batteries on the bomb. The lit indicator. The button is releasing held button. I don't see press. I don't see press anywhere. I just see red button.
Well, isn't there an instruction if the others do not apply?
If none apply, press and hold the button and refer to as held.
Blue strip.
Release on any 4.
7, 6, 5. That's correct. Okay, moving over to the symbols.
Okay, got it.
We've got an A-T, an A with a T in it.
Okay.
Backwards C with a dot. A spider with a shield. And cursive H.
Oh, it looks like the hinge emblem thing. Okay, the pyramid with the T, then the spider with the shield, the hinge, and then the C.
Correct. Now, next one is the X with the line through it, the Xbox controller, the 3 with the die-in man, and Pig's curly tail.
Okay, Xbox controller, curly tail, X, and then dying person.
Yeah, X. Yeah. All right, that's correct. Now we're up to the wires. First module, 6 wires.
6 wires. Okay. Are there any yellow wires?
1 yellow wire.
1 yellow wire. Is are there white wires?
2 white wires.
2 white wires. Okay. Are there red wires?
2 red wires.
Cut the 4th wire.
4th wire cut, correct. Now, next one, there's 6 wires.
Okay, 6 wires again?
Yes, sir.
Are there yellow wires?
2 yellow.
2 yellow. Okay.
No, my apologies. There's 1 yellow. It's 1 yellow and 2 white, but there are no reds on this one.
one yellow, two white. No more than one. And there are no red. Cut the last wire.
Last wire, and that was wrong.
That, oh. Wait, is it, one yellow and no more than one white. Otherwise, are there red? You said
No
red,
reds.
right?
No reds on this one.
That should have been it. Cut the fourth.
There we go. That was at the fourth. How much time? 11 seconds left, Malone. 11 seconds left. That was beautiful and horrifying at the same time. Diffused. Time remaining 11 exactly. Happy Veterans Day.
Nice.
Yes, yeah, it is good once you get into the groove. I don't know, like we may have to go ahead and each do the same bomb because I think you have to do a certain amount at one tier before you move up to the next tier.
Okay.
Like obviously we're not gonna finish the game today, but if you will enjoy it, I'm sure Amanda would love to go ahead and finish it with you because there are a lot of different modules.
Okay. Yeah, I see the
Okay,
seven modules, and then after that, there's mods,
right.
and then free play. Easy, hardcore. Oh, you can actually change the time and the modules. That's
Eh,
difficult.
Yeah, you can make your own bombs. The Amanda Splats project does not endorse making your own bomb. Please do not. That we were referring to the video game. So,
I've got,
oops, sorry.
Make bombs. I know how to make bombs. Okay, I'm going 2-2. Double your money.
All right, that's the one I did. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Okay, start.
It's weird that it's dark for a little bit. I guess it's loading the bomb.
Load the bomb. Okay, I've got a yellow detonate button. 2 wires. Oh no, wait. Yeah, I got 2 detonates.
Sometimes
one
there's
yellow,
stuff
one
on the
red.
back also.
Oh.
Okay, so let's do
yeah,
the
there is
button.
something on the back.
Okay, so the button. Let's do the button first. Pick one.
Okay. Yellow.
What text does it say?
Detonate.
How many batteries are on the bomb?
2, 4, 5. 5
Click,
batteries.
click it and immediately release it.
That was wrong.
You said there are
What
5
is
batteries. You said there were 5 batteries and it said detonate.
Yep, yellow detonate.
Well, that's what it says. If there's more than one battery on the bomb and the button says detonate, press and immediately release the button.
I just clicked it. I just clicked it. And it went green.
Okay, so it was correct. Okay, so what's the other button?
Red detonate.
Red detonate. You should go ahead and just quickly click that one also.
Okay, got it.
All right, let's
Six,
move
how
on.
you doing?
We'll move on to the wires.
Symbols. Oh, or wires. Yeah, we can do wires.
So the first module, how many wires?
1 yellow and no white.
Like, how many wires are there total?
3, 6.
6 wires. How many yellow wires are there?
1.
How many white wires are there?
None.
Are there any red wires?
No red wires. There's black wires.
Cut the last wire.
Cut the last. Green. Okay.
All right, next.
I got 6 wires again.
All right, how many yellow wires are there?
1 yellow and 1 red.
How many white wires?
White wires, none.
Okay, how many red wires?
How many what?
How many red wires?
1.
Cut the fourth wire.
Fourth wire is the red wire. Green. Okay. Symbols.
All right, symbols are up.
I got the white star, the Xbox controller, the dying 3, and the little squiggle. Little piggly squiggle.
Okay. Hit the Xbox controller.
Green.
The piggly squiggle. The
Green.
dying 3, and the star.
Green. Got it. Okay. Last symbol. We have the backwards N, the little backwards E with a smiley face, the AE, and the alpha alpha symbol.
You mean the omega?
Omega, yeah.
Hit the backwards E. The AE.
AE.
Backwards N. Omega.
Omega. Complete. With 48 seconds remain.
There you go.
What is the snooze button?
I think there's a later module that has to do with the clock. Like you notice there's a clock on the desk. I think it's something to do with that.
Doing it. I think I'm better at the bomb. as soon as you put that instruction manual in front of me, my reading comprehension goes into the dirt.
Well, that's what makes it fun.
Okay.
You seem to be doing fine as long as you're not giggling, but then that kind of kills the entertainment of it. That's why we tune into your streams, for the giggles.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so I'm pulling up the game now. Bombs.
I am staring at the instruction manual.
I'm using the controller here because Amanda likes to use the controller whenever she can, because she's using the mic in the laptop for now. So whenever she's typing or clicking, it's pretty easy to hear it. So I'm gonna do 2-4. Pick up the pace. 3 modules, 3 strikes, but only 3 minutes.
Okay.
I'm just skipping around a little bit here. All right, loading the bomb.
Let's go.
And got a few new ones, but let's start with the symbols.
Symbols. Got it. Okay.
We got a black star,
Black star,
lowercase b, reverse p, and a smiley face.
smiley face, B, axe, star.
Correct. Now this is going to be a new one. It's 6 letters or 6 words in a 2x3 array.
Okay. Read the display and use the top one to determine the button label. What does the top display say?
Your. Y-O-U-R.
U-R. Your or you are?
Y-O-U-R. Your.
Y-O-U-R. Okay.
And I know I have to spell it out because it'd be a tricky bastard. It's got a lot of homophones on there.
Read the display and use the top one. By using this button, you choose step and press the button. Press the one, the second column, the second one.
The middle right one?
Middle right, yes, middle right.
That was wrong.
Oh.
Okay, next one is there. T-H-E-R-E.
There. T-H-E-R-E. The little black eye. Repeat until this model is disarmed. Based on the model display, read the label in a particular button. I think you click the black eye.
There's no black eye. It's the one we just did with the words.
Last column, last button, bottom right.
Bottom right. That was wrong.
Oh, I do not get this. Uh,
There.
okay,
THEY apostrophe RE.
apostrophe. Use step 1 to determine which button to label. The button label. Use it 2 to
Stop.
determine which button.
Stop, Malone.
Press.
Stop.
What? Oh, you dead?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, that is a confusing one. I'll give it to you. So we'll go ahead and try again whenever you're ready.
Okay, ready.
I don't think there's anyone in my chat right now, but I'm a little worried to ask for a death counter. Okay, so let's do the word thing again. It's a 2x3 tableau of words. C. C-E-E.
C-E-E. Okay. How is this? When it says the text, what text is in that bracket?
C. C-E-E.
Is there any other text on the buttons?
Blank. Ready. No. Nothing. Middle. Wait.
Oh wait, C. Oh crap! Is this actually gonna be like this? Step 2, using the label from the first one, push the first button that appears in the corresponding list.
I don't even know what the
So
first
what was
button is. Well, the label says C. C-E-E.
Okay, but what was the first letter or first word?
The first button top left says blank.
Blank. Okay. Blank. Wait. What else is there?
Blank. Ready. No. Nothing. Middle. And wait.
I have no idea how to do this. Because I have the little. It's a little red. It's a little eyeball. Blank middle. I do not get this. I do not get this. This contraption is something like a sketch comedy routine, which might be funny.
1 minute, Malone.
To a bomb. Oh, you're dead?
No, we got 1 minute.
Oh. Read the display step 1. I think you're dead. I think you're dead. I think you're legitimately dead because this thing is stumping me.
You're the one tasked with saving my life. What would you do if it was Amanda here instead of me?
You'd still be dead. You'd still be dead. I'm getting confounded by text. By literally a wall of text. Little eyeballs staring at me. Little black eyeballs. Because the black eyeball is right there at the bottom right corner. It says C. But then you have to go to the thing and say C. You have to refer to two different things. Oh wait, I think I get it. What is the word on the bottom right?
I'm dead.
You're dead.
I'm dead, Malone. Do you want to give it one more try now that you get it, or do you want me to try it?
I think I get it.
Loading it up one more time. Pick up the pace. It's loading right now. Go. All right, we're up. It says C. S-E-E.
S-E-E. Okay, what is the second column? Last one. Last button.
Press. Press.
Press. Okay. Uh. Right middle. Does press have right middle? Yes. Ready. Press. Okay. Nothing. Blank. Left. First. What? No. Wait.
I don't understand what you're asking me, Malone.
Oh. Well, what other letters? I guess.
What? Yes. Left. Press.
Press.
That was wrong.
I don't get this.
Um. Okay, let's move over to the number one then. It's the 4-digit. It's got a screen and then it's got 4 digits.
Green. In 4 digits.
Right.
Okay. What is the number at the one at top of the one say?
It says 2.
It says 2.
Yes.
If the display is 2, press the button in the second position.
All right, that worked.
Okay.
Now it says 4.
If the display says 4, press the button in the same position as you pressed as in the first stage.
That worked. Next one, it's a 3.
If the display is 3, press the button in the third position.
That worked. Now it's a 3.
Press the button in the same position you pressed in stage 2.
That worked. And now it's a 3.
Press the button with the same label as you pressed in stage 4.
Green light. Okay, wires.
Green light?
Yes.
Tigers. Got it.
I'm dead.
Oh, you're dead?
Yes.
Oh.
Not even an 07-inch chat. I'm a little disappointed. I'm determined to talk you through this, Malone. So, let's go ahead and I'm switching over now. Let's go ahead and choose module 2-4 whenever you're ready. Because that was the one I was in 2-4.
I'm gonna give you a skull 7. There you go. You got a skull 7.
Beautiful, Malone.
Okay. One step up. Start. That one is so weird. That one is like legitimately weird. They're like weird eyeballs.
It just kind of twists your brain a little bit.
Oh.
Okay, so let's do the one we know right now, the wires. How many wires are there?
There's no wires.
There are no wires?
There's no wires.
You got a different module, but that's fine. Let's roll with it. What do you see?
Let's go with the symbols. I got
Okay.
the squiggly. I got the hinge symbol. I've got the backwards E and the titty.
Okay, so give me the symbols again.
The squiggly, the hinge, the backwards E, and what you refer to as the C with the dot.
I've seen the folders you show on your stream, Malone. I know you know exactly what that is. Put the reverse E, then the titty, then the curly Q, and then the H.
Curly. H. Got it. Okay. There's a yellow detonate button.
Oh, we're doing the button again. Yellow detonate.
Yep, yellow detonate.
How many buttons are there? Or how many batteries? How many batteries are there?
2 batteries.
Click the button and immediately release it.
Green. Okay. There is a computer with a number in the middle. and there's 4 buttons beneath it. And
Oh, the memory. Now,
okay,
now,
it's memory.
oh, this is gonna be fun. Remember what you do while I talk you through this. Remember what you hit.
Okay. The first
What
one
does the
4.
display say?
4.
Press the button in the 4th position.
3. Okay.
Okay, what does it
Now
say
it says
now?
3. It says
Press
3.
the button in the 1st position.
Okay. Now it says 1.
Press the button with the same label you pressed in stage 2.
Stage 2 was a 3. Okay. It says 4.
Press the button in the same position in stage 2.
Okay. Now it's a 1.
Press the button with the same label you pressed in stage 1.
4. It's a 4.
That should be it. There should only be 5 stages.
No. I got it wrong. And it reset everything.
Okay. So we're starting over again. What's the number?
4.
Press the button in the 4th position.
4. Okay. 4.
Press the button in the same position you pressed in stage 1.
4.
Press the
3.
4. No, wait. If it's a 3, press the button in the 3rd position.
Okay. 2.
Press the button in the 1st position.
Okay. 2.
Press the button with the same label as in stage 2.
Stage 2 was 4. Okay, it went green. And I have a maze.
Oh shit, the maze. Okay. Is it a 6x6 grid?
Yes.
Okay, it's an invisible maze. You're gonna have to grid a line. So, where are the 2 white dots?
Oh, this is gonna be fucked, isn't it? The 2 white dots are in the 4th row. And the 4th. You know what? Fuck it. I already had 10 seconds. I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna go right. Go left. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna go up. I'm dead.
The maze is a weird one, yeah. The maze is a strange one. What module was that? I'll go ahead and try it just so you can see how weird it is.
The maze? Oh, that was 2-3.
2-3, alright, loading up right now.
Oh, okay. Maze. Nope.
See, these go by pretty fast. It's quite interesting. Plus, I am watching the like I said, whenever Amanda streams, she always has the phone going, so you can see what the casual observer sees when they're streaming. It's nice. I get to watch myself blow up twice. So 1 step up. I'm ready whenever you are, Malone.
It's like an aftershock.
Yeah.
But instead of an aftershock, it's like successive failures.
It's more like an instant replay, I guess. But you know what? It's not stopping. It's
Like a
not
death
freezing.
cam.
Because earlier I was playing Inscription, and I road tested it. I thought it ran okay, but when you get to a quote
It's a good
unquote
game. It's
boss
really
fight,
a good game. Love it.
they add a whole bunch of extra shit and layers, and it just froze up the stream. So I just played Vampire Survivors for 2 hours, and now I'm officially addicted to that fucking game.
Yeah, you should play Hollow Cure. it is effectively the better version of Vampire Survivors, because Vampire Survivors came out first, and it kind of just sat there for the longest time. It was like back when it was like $1, and then they kept adding and updating and updating and updating it, and then at some point, I don't remember when, but I think they rose it to like $3 or $4, and it went like full release. And but because at that point they were releasing new characters and everything else, so it wasn't really bad. And then Hollow Cure came out.
Well, I
And
don't.
then it was like,
We're definitely going to be interested in Holocure. I wanted to try the original first to kind of get a baseline for what the gameplay is supposed to be like. But definitely not now that I know it's something that could be easily addicted to. Definitely want to check out Holocure. Like how up to date is the roster? Do they have like Hollow X and EN Gen 3 in there and everything?
they bounce around. So you know what? Since my computer's really good, I'll pop up Hollow Cure, because they have Gen 1 from EN, they have Gen 2 from EN.
Don't think I didn't hear you saying since my computer's really good, Malone. That's fucking that cuts fucking deep.
Well, I mean, it's not the best. It's like no Doki Bird computer, and it's no Nicola computer, but it's decent enough.
I didn't know Nicola had a
there's
powerful computer.
Nicola has a really good computer. Nicola's able to use like what's it called? Use Stable Diffusion and stream at the same time. If I were to launch and prompt Stable Diffusion, it would chunk everything on stream.
So you gotta
So
wait
Nicola
up.
has something good. I don't know what Nicola has, but Nicola has something good.
Right, so you can't actually like generate stuff on stream.
I cannot. I
So
legitimately cannot.
so you have to wait till the
Otherwise,
stream.
I would have. I would literally prompt stuff online and go, okay, you know what? I'm gonna prompt for you guys. Do.
So you have to wait until you're offline in order
Is it?
to make the tentacles.
Yeah, I have to wait offline, and then it starts eating up my GPU's RAM. So I get like a good I can get like a good evening worth of prompts. And then it starts because it there's no way of like physically dumping the RAM. So you have to reboot your computer. So as I prompt, I have to reboot the computer because it's eating up so much RAM. So
And didn't you recently add a lot too? Like you went from like
no.
16 to
That's the computer RAM. This is the GPU RAM.
there's
I
more than
only
one
have
kind of
like
RAM.
yeah. There's two different types of RAM. There's the GPU RAM, which is what the Stable Diffusion uses to prompt everything, and it uses that. I wish it used the other RAM. I legitimately do wish it used the other RAM. Because I have 32 gigs of that. But no, I only have 8 gigs of my 4070. And that's what it uses.
I see.
So
I think that's what actually draws Amanda to using the Microsoft Bing one, because although it does have the guardrails and everything, it's done on the website.
Yeah. I wish they didn't nerf it. I wish they didn't nerf it, because it has such a powerful algorithm to it. It's just like it's why it's able, like for you, it's able to get the mask. And the reason why it's able to get the mask is that it's using the search algorithm of Bing and Google to search everything when it comes to related to masks. So it's able to do that and then prompt that immediately into your text. So with Stable Diffusion, you have to specify like a face mask or a face plate, and then you have to get a LoRa in order to get the specific one. Otherwise, it'll give you like either a medical mask, it'll give you like a half mask, a gas mask. It's not able to differentiate a simple porcelain mask. So you have to, and then even then, because like I could get a Vega, the Vega Laura, and then try to get try to pull the mask from it, and then so what I but the problem is that you end up with Vega somewhere in the prompt, as you noticed, and it
Oh,
may not always appear as like wearing the mask. So, and this is me still learning it. I figured that like Nicola could probably do it, or someone like from like the AI Reddits could probably do it because they legitimately have more experience. So I'm still relatively new. I could probably inpaint it, but I'm not sure how that would work when it comes to everything else with prompting.
no, I do notice you are putting a lot of effort into it. I do appreciate it, Malone.
Yeah, I tried, but it what I thought was interesting is that by just doing the prompt that I did, it came out with like an almost like a similar like an Arknight's character. I wonder, can I where? There we go. Well, they came out really interesting, dude, dude, and it because there is no like bomb suit because I have to download a prompt for the bomb suit. But you see that it is giving the mask. It is giving the mask. It's just not putting the mask on you. So I have to find other means and methods. But it legitimately looks like an Arknight's character. But I legitimately I have to get better at this. But that requires me taking like a good evening off and then prompting stuff to get more and more experience. And then here it actually did prompt the Vega. uh, it is also giving the bomb eyes, but it's But before I get sidetracked even more, because you specifically stated this.
I do notice. I saw the pictures you did of anime pasta. I know things can go a little weird in the world of AI, and the weirdest thing that happened in the world of AI is the emergence of flavor. So it kind of comes full circle.
Yeah, that I get some weird prompts from time to time. But I'm wondering if that's partially me, just being complete amateur at it and just like plugging away, not knowing fully what to do.
Well, I'll tell you. Back a long time ago, a few years ago, when Amanda was kind of dipping her toes into this, she did have access to stable diffusion or something like it, but it just became very frustrating to keep entering all the Lauras in and the parentheses and the proper up and lower cases and everything. So she just kind of threw up her hands for a while. And it wasn't until Microsoft Bing came out that actually read normal human language. And I should dig through her computer sometime and show her some of the stuff she made a couple years ago, back when it was still relatively unchecked, because she was able to make some quite wild stuff.
With stable diffusion.
No, with the Microsoft Bing before they started adding guardrails.
Oh, right,
No,
right,
no, the
right.
stable diffusion stuff she made, that was some very wild stuff. Because it wasn't censored. The place where she went for it. I
Oh,
forget what it was called. It was some website that was doing it for free, and then eventually it went down.
oh, yeah,
Cause I know,
yeah. I remember
uh,
that because they were either taking them down or they were going as a service, a paid for service.
right.
So you have to actually pay in order to activate their service, but you get it completely uncensored.
Right. I think it was a GitHub or something. And then I actually made a DeviantArt account. Not gonna tell the name because I'm not gonna fucking use it. Just because DeviantArt has its own AI, and I
Yes,
tried that,
do not.
and it's garbage in my opinion. It does not it does not hold up to a lot of the other stuff I've seen. I guess it's like an
It,
extra perk for users of the site, but on its own, I wasn't impressed
it
with it.
it's not bad. It's just it could get better. it could get it could and should be a lot better than what it is. But because it's deviant art as well, so it theoretically should be better than what it is. But here, I'm wondering if it has to do with the limited pool of art that
Well,
it draws from.
I think there was a massive uproar when they first introduced it, so they were forced to introduce a way for people to opt out of having their be trained on their artwork, and I think a lot of the people did that.
Yeah, because that's the problem is that if you give people the ability to opt out, they're going to opt out.
Right.
So that's why a lot of places don't. So it brings up like one of the biggest problems is that you like every single company is bringing up like they have it as a either a service or the AI platform or they're doing something similar to that and they're using AI scraping tools because even when you look at like editing software like I had it here like for instance GIMP and Krita has limited AI because when you're doing layers like this and you're doing smart things it has a limited AI to where it allows you to inpaint and do all that other stuff
Right.
so the only difference being is that it's it's very very limited that it helps you so when you're clicking on something and you're doing just a paint like uh a paint fill like this where you're just like doing this it is computer generating that because otherwise it's trying to learn like what to remove and it's removing all similar colors so it's doing its best but it's not entirely because it is so limited if you had like stable diffusion or something similar to that you're able to just mask this entire area and then redo it so if I wanted to just take this desk and then redo a desk or take the bomb and then redo a bomb I could do that I could just have mask this whole entire area and then redo that but as long as it's in a painting software like this and eventually it will like some of these painting softwares will have inputted AIs because it's just leaning that way. The problem is that there is like what is it called? I had this conversation. It was what is it called? Blue Sky. Uh Blue Sky like so many people fled to Blue Sky
Oh
for
yeah, there wasn't up the Twitter
to get
alternative.
away from X. Yeah, to get away from Twitter. And the problem is that all they did was just fled over onto another place that could just uh steal all their art anyway. So if if Blue Sky wants to succeed, it's gonna have to go the way of X anyway. So all they're gonna do is just go from one ship to another and just like eventually it's gonna catch up to them because the entire like almost everything, every single company, every single thing is scraping the data. So the only real source that they have is to mask the thing to where if you bring up an art image, they'll put that through a masking software like what's it called? Um, I think one was called Mask and the other one was uh
Based
I
Morgan.
forgot what it was called. I legitimately forgot what it was called. Uh, but what it does is that you click on it and it impaints it itself is an AI function. So it impaints into it to where it acts as a quote unquote security device where any AI scraping that it does will come out blurred. So if you were to use the same exact image into AI, like do image to image, and or if you're doing like a Google search, like Bing, it'll come back blurry. The problem with that is that the source that they're using uses NVIDIA. So they're using literally the AI software that NVIDIA is using to mask the program. So that itself is like there's going to be an inbuilt back end from that. So that's not helping. That's not going to help. And even then, that same exact service could just go, oh yeah, but much the same way like AdBlock. AdBlock went the way of a service to where they're like, oh, if you pay us enough, we will remove the ads for you. Or if you as like YouTube could pay AdBlock, and then AdBlock just removes the
Well,
ad block.
hasn't Google or I think it was Google, AdBlock just straight up no longer works anymore, or was that just for YouTube? Because I seem to remember reading about uBlock losing a lot of functionality.
Yeah, yeah. The block lost a lot of functionality. That's not only on YouTube, but that's on Twitch as well. Yeah. So for a short time they were paying uBlock to not run ads, and then they're like, okay, well, why are we paying these people? Because they're essentially and effectively acting as digital terrorists, holding us holding the ads hostage. So we'll just build a back end to that back end, and then we'll just kill it. And it's made a lot of the sites worse because now you end up with like stages. So if I were to go into like YouTube as a whole and then look up like a video, oh, wrong one. Let's see if I can find anything at all that has an ad. Oh, uh, nope, that's no ads. What about you? Do you have ads? Of course. Oh,
I,
right, I'm on Brave. I'm on Brave. Never
yeah,
mind.
Brave blocks the ads naturally, doesn't it?
If I were to
Yeah,
use a different service other than Brave.
because because
That-
ever since Amanda started using Brave, she doesn't even see ads when she's on the laptop, but she still
yeah,
gets them on the phone.
yeah, you get them on the phone. But the way that they've done ads now, is that you don't there used to be a skip button, and you could skip the button and it would skip all the ads. They don't do that anymore. So when you press the skip button does not act as a skip button. It acts as a next button. So it goes to the next ad, and then it goes to the next ad, and then when you finally get to the final ad, it allows you to skip that ad. But it forces you to watch like the first like 10 seconds of it or something like that until it activates the next button or the skip button.
Well, I think that's what it's been doing. Because there have been a lot of times where Amanda watches a video and there are two ads loaded, and she has to
Yeah.
either finish the first 10-second one or skip it to get to the next one. I'm guessing they must just be like connecting more of them now. And I know it's really bad on Twitch because
Yeah.
it got to a point on Twitch where she had to sit through like 8 different ads for like 3 straight minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, the ads on Twitch are bad. The ads on Twitch are so freaking bad.
Do the streamers at
But
least get a decent cut?
it on Twitch I have no clue. I guess if you're big number, then yes, you get a good cut. But you have to be on Twitch in order to
Then
get
you
that
just
cut.
have to get big
Otherwise, I
number,
think it's
easy.
like yeah, basically in everything it's like you have to have big number. You have to have big number on YouTube to raid. You have to have big number on Twitch in order to get um a fair cut. And that's not even factoring in like the service. So that's why like Twitch as a whole is heavily discriminatory towards VTubers. Like if it wasn't VTubers and it was like a group of people, there'd be a lawsuit there. There would be a clear lawsuit there. But because they're VTubers, it's fair game. So I'm surprised more VTubers haven't jumped ship to either YouTube or Kick.
I have seen a couple of people talking about streaming on Kick. Amanda's thought about it, but that's just more shit to sign up and more shit to set up. And we've seen this movie before. There have been times in the past where people wanted to quit Twitter and that they did the Mastodon or the Blue Sky, and then people streamed
Yeah.
on Kick, but eventually they always went back.
Well, the Mastodon and the other things are a service. They're the what is it called?
Right, the
The
social
Twitter
media.
alternative. Yeah, the social media alternative. So you like Twitter is the place to be. It's why like all these people that are doing Blue Sky are they're not shutting off their Twitter because they know it's not. This is probably not a permanent thing. They don't know when it's gonna wallow, but it's gonna lose a lot of its steam. So
Right.
either it's gonna fizzle out and die, or it has to evolve. In which case, if it evolves, it has to go the way of Twitter or X. And then if it does that, that means Elon won anyway because you like if it's just a clone of X, you might as well just be on X.
Right. The big question is what can Blue Sky offer other than just
Yes.
but because
Yeah.
remember when the first Exodus, quote unquote, started, everyone was going to Facebook threads, and it had a
Mhm.
meteoric rise and then a meteoric fall when everyone
Yeah.
forgot that it even existed. So the
Yep.
question is like a lot of people jumping ship, but when is the real jump going to be? When is the ship actually sinking?
Yeah.
I think these are the type of reasons why Amanda goes and stays with Twitter and YouTube because they've been all around. And if they do sync somehow by some weird coincidence, then she can just go ahead and create a new account somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's not that
I
hard,
mean,
but
for you, it makes sense to be on YouTube because you don't multi-stream. So going where your community is at and staying where your community is at is probably better if you don't multi-stream. But if you multi-stream like I do, I have a Twitch. Boop. I have Twitch here. I have Kick down here, and then I have YouTube popped up over here. So I am streaming to all three. And if I were to go into my caster labs, I go down to settings, accounts, and I got so many more. I can stream to Trovo, I can stream to D Live, I can stream to TikTok, and I can connect all of these into one chat via Caster Labs. But I can still, if I wanted to, I can stream directly to Twitter. I don't know if I should or not,
I doubt
but
it.
I could.
Well, good.
I
That Twitter actually allows for video streaming now.
yes, it does.
Because I know the
Uh,
WWF was WWE rather was putting up videos of like 2 minute wrestling matches. I didn't know they were able to do live streaming now, and I know they did
yep.
the
Uh,
spaces, the audio spaces.
yeah, yeah. The audio spaces. That's like Elon, like for all of his faults, for all those people that hate on him, he's going the right way because he's making it a all-in-one social media page. So you can do your Twitter Spaces, you can do your live streams here, you can get monetized onto it. Granted, the monetization is minuscule because people don't want to pay for ads on Twitter because
Right.
obviously, so but it's there, it's there. It's already built in there. It's just that you know, getting it off the ground. I mean, it's already there. It's already Twitter, but getting it there is the big thing.
Yeah, the
So
most
that's
advertisements I see on Twitter
why,
are for Twitter itself, like signing up for its many different features and just all full page ads from Twitter.
yeah, yeah. But there are other ads. But therein lies the problem is that there are other ads, but you could just go directly to the channel itself. So let's say I wanted to go to McDonald's, right?
Right.
I could watch like I could do the McDonald's thing, or I could do just go directly to the McDonald's Twitter site, and then I get all of the ads. I get all of the ads that Twitter is showing, and I don't follow like English Twitter or like English McDonald's, but I do follow Japanese McDonald's because they do legitimately good ads. I wish we in the West had these ads, because that's where like a lot of the animation, the really cute
Yeah,
McDonald's animation.
I saw that the little orange-haired family. That was heartwarming.
Yeah, so
And, and that
it is just like you only get that from Japan for some stupid reason.
well, didn't they do some cross? I remember they did like a quote unquote McDonald's anime. And by anime, it was like a series of like 15-second commercials with some real
Yeah,
prominent anime studio behind it.
I think so. Yeah, I don't remember when that was, but they did. Because McDonald's Japan is like, you know, it's much the same way like McDonald's or not McDonald's, KFC Japan. KFC Japan goes all out, and it's why. Oh shit, they had a Precure set. But the what is it called? That distracts me. um,
It's fine. I've kind of given up on my own stream. I'm just watching you on the backup phone right now.
oh. Well, you can stream. You could like bring up my stream on your channel if you wanted to.
I'm
I
pretty
don't mind.
sure I don't have the CPU to do it.
Oh, right. I forgot about
Yeah, because it's rig as shit.
that. But it is. Uh, but oh yeah. That's right. That's right. That's what I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna say. But they have collabs. They actually do legitimately have collabs. So KFC, uh, what is it called? KFC, uh, Gotcha collabs, and they've collabed with Arc Knights, they've collabed with Uma Musume, they've collabed with Genshin, and this is KFC, and
Right.
like this is ubiquitous with just the East. So if they do a collab like this in Japan, the Koreans are gonna get it, the Chinese are gonna get it. I mean, it all is different, like different cost, like price price points, but it is effectively the same, like over there. But because of I legitimately don't know why the KFC in the West does not do this, because the only thing is they want more money, they want a lot more of the cut,
Right.
for licensing and whatnot, and they're just like being so bullheaded on the matter. But here's one for McDonald's. Gotcha, McDonald's. But like it is an entirely like different world. It is an entirely different world, and it is. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like it's like night and day when you look at their fast food versus our fast food, especially when it comes to collabs and whatnot.
Right.
But before I get even more distracted, because you had asked about uh what is Holocure. So they have EN Myth Gen 1. They have EN Council. So this was they actually still have Sauna. They have Hololive JP the gamers. They have Korone, Okayu, Mio, and Fubuki. And each of them have different abilities. So each one will like Fubuki will actually turn into oh crap uh 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 Kuro Fubuki.
Kuroneko.
Okay, Kuroneko, yeah. In her alt form. So they like Holocure actually knows and gets Hololive. So if you know all the in jokes for Hololive, it is really good. They
Right.
have the OG like Gen 0. So you have Sora, Asuki, Miko, Roko, and Suisei. You have Gen 1, which is oh my god, they still have Mel.
Do they
The
still
Mel
have Coco?
not yet. Uh they went up to what was it? I think Gen 2. Gen 2 is the last one that they did for JP. And then they went on to ID. So now they have ID Gen 1, ID Gen 2, and ID Gen 3. So that is where they're up to. They are currently in the works, I think, with a few more gens. They have not, they only showed like basic teasers. And that was about it. But it looks the next update should be big because they've been working on it for quite some time.
Well, which version
So,
of ASCII do they have?
all of them because let's go into the character. Wait, where do tiers. Okay, here, tiers menu. So I go down to ASCII. So they have oh, that's where we go. They have OG ASCII. Oh no, they have the ASCII, like modern day ASCII. And then they have alternate costumes. So they have OG ASCII, the Xbox ASCII, Idol ASCII. Like they have all of them. They have like they as long as there's like the costumes, they have them there.
Now,
And
how do you unlock all this stuff? Is it like Vampire Survivors where you have to do certain things, or do you just have to get like in-game currency?
you get in-game currency because you know how a lot of the Hollow members love playing gotcha.
Oh, it's a fucking gotcha.
It's a gotcha. It's a gotcha with in-game currency. So with you know when you get experience orbs in Vampire Survivors,
Right.
it will also drop coins, and you pick up those coins, and those coins will like you never lose the coins as long as you pick up the coins, you are good. And then you get those coins, and then use those coins to gotcha. So you know what? I'll gotcha in.
Because in Vampire Survivors, you can just outright buy something after you unlock how to get it.
Yeah, you technically can. So at the tiers menu, I can just buy Token Sora if I had 7 tiers. And how you get the tiers is if you get dupes. So debut, I got Oski. Right out the gate, I got Oski. So
Looks like you got third Oski.
yeah, but it still unlocked Oski right there.
Right.
So I go. I forgot how to equip the. I forgot how to equip the what's it called? The costume. But you can just equip the costume. The costumes are just visual. It does not affect the character itself. But I really should be buying upgrades, and you know, but I'll gotcha some more. Let's go buy another one. Oski again. Oh, and every single time you get another Oski, it levels up the character. So you get more and more character progression.
So it's not like just a wasted duplicate.
Yeah, so it definitely doesn't waste a duplicate. It does not waste a duplicate. And when you get the duplicate, you still get the tiers because you're getting a duplicate. So it is immensely easy. And because because it is the game, you don't have to just play the game to earn coins. You can go into the Hollow House, and from there you can fish, and you get a little fishing game.
Yeah, that's what I was looking into. They've got more side games.
There we go. So I'm currently fishing right now, and then other members like you have Gura here, Ina here. All these people will just it will they'll come in and they'll do some the other things. I pissed off Gura. They'll farm for you, they'll harvest for you, they'll fish for you. Sometimes they'll cook. I think they'll cook. But you get all these little mini games, and you get a house that you can remodel. Just because I don't bother with a house, but you could. So it is honestly just better. It is better than Vampire Survivors in so many different ways, and they're adding more. I wonder what they're gonna do for certain characters. Like, how are they gonna differentiate? Because Caillou is really, really, really good about this, about differentiating characters. Because unlike in Vampire Survivors, you know how in Vampire Survivors you can pick up any weapon,
Right.
uh, like any weapon whatsoever, even though they start off with their character weapon. You can get as the priest the warrior's weapon.
Right, and some unlocking some of the characters, it involved you leveling up a specific weapon a certain amount of times.
Yep. In this game, you don't do that. You get a specific weapon like that is character locked. So that character only can have that specific weapon, and that is their weapon. And then you can unlock their that weapon or upgrade the weapon, and then you get to an area where you get awakening, so you can awaken the weapon. So Watson as a 3-shot pistol, Gura has her the trident. Ina summons tentacles. Kiara has her sword. Callie has her scythe. And Oski has the songs. So she sends little musical notes flying at the enemy.
Right.
And that is all going to be a character specific weapon specifically to that character. So every single time you play that character, you're going to get a customized and unique feel. Whereas in Vampire Survivors, you kind of don't. I mean, they've upgraded, they've upgraded and updated enough to where you have a lot more options, but it's no, like you got to play Holocure. I can't describe, because even like with this, I'll go into stage mode with Callie, because you know how in Vampire Survivors you have to be looking at in that direction in order to uh hit in this direction.
Depends
So if
on the
you have
weapon.
yes, so if you have a directional weapon, you have to aim at the enemy and usually charge at the enemy, which sometimes you don't want to do. Sometimes you don't want to do. Uh in Holocure, I can just click and then boom. It doesn't matter where I go, where because I'm walking right and I can aim so here I'm walking left and I can aim down, I can aim right, I can aim up. And this was a big game changer because this changed the entirety of the gameplay. Because now all of a sudden you don't have to worry about where the enemies are necessarily coming from. So you can concentrate more on your movement. But because you can concentrate more on your movement, it means that, it turns the game, like the game's bosses, into something that's actually legitimately fun. Because now all of a sudden you've got a lot more control, so you can dodge attacks. So it is it is like legitimately good and fun. And it is controller compatible. So you can do the same exact thing. It literally turns into a twin stick shooter at that point.
So the
It is
control
such a
scheme. So the control scheme is more complex than Vampire Survivors, and because that's literally all auto fire.
yeah, it is yeah. And what makes it interesting even more is that with when you do this, you end up I think Vampire Survivors has it now, but way back, once you maxed out an item, you could not upgrade it any further. Um, in this game, if you get weapons, you can actually fuse the weapons into each other, and they're called collabs. So if you know like the inner lore, like the lore of all the like uh Suisei and Miko have a collab, which is
Me comment.
um com- yeah, Me Comment, and
And
it
it
turns
was
into this like
I remember that. I remember reading that it was horribly broken until they balanced it.
yeah, it was horribly broken until they balanced it because you ended up with uh what's it called? The oh god, what was it called? Uh like Miko's like lava,
The
which
lava
is
bucket.
DPS per second, and it just it's basically the full screen. And then on top to make matters even better, on top of that, if it hits, it is dealing damage as well. So it's hitting, dealing damage, and then it's just a massive DPS circle around you. It is insane. It is absolutely insane. And I legitimately love. I need to play this more because I already had one on the pre-car accounts. I played so much. I played so much Holocure, man. And now I've been playing on the side because I'm like, okay, the new update is coming out sometime. I need to get something going. I need to get the bonuses unlocked. I need to get a lot of this unlocked before I play, the updates. And there's like like so many tiny and major details. Even the songs that they play are remixes or like chiptune reimaginings of pre-existing songs. So all the songs in the background, I have the sound off at the moment because I was talking to you. But it'll be this. It'll just be this. And you get you get the repeat. And every stage has a different song.
Right.
You would absolutely love Holocure. But I'm almost positive that the next one is they have to bring out Coco in the next update. They have to. Because that right now that's what is it? It is uh they have gamers, Gen 0 and Gen 1. So and Gen 2, which means they are close. They are right there. They're like Gen 3 cuz
Right. Because as far as
uh
Coco goes, I know Amanda's playing Idle Showdown, and Coco is a part of that game. But not only that, Coco's the grappler, which in
yeah,
fighting games
Coco's
is
a grappler.
traditionally one of the easiest archetypes to learn. You just get in, and you're good.
And the infamous oi 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 the
Yep.
move. Where you just bust through everything. Okay. Uh, you want to do more bombs?
I shut everything
Or did you
down.
close out of the bomb?
I closed everything. Like your screen is literally on my screen right now.
I'm sorry, I'm yapping.
Well, that's why Amanda wanted to collab with you, Malumba, because she is and spoiler alert, I don't know if you checked House the fucking Power Wash House VOD last night.
I have not. I have
But
not.
she was
The
talking
collab.
about how she wants to get better at yapping, better at
Yeah.
things like so. Next week she's gonna be trying to stream like once a day because it's gonna be a very chaotic week for the rest of the world. They thought they might need that, and I'll go ahead and do a little put out a little exclusive right now because I know
Okay.
pretty. I've actually redirected everyone to check out your VOD instead of
Oh
mine
God.
because I know no one's watching my fucking VOD. But
Okay.
exclusive this upcoming Monday, Amanda will be having a Zatsu with Soren Sorrel.
Nice. I like Soren. Soren's awesome.
Yeah, Amanda's trying to reach out to as many people as possible, and she was going to talk to Soren this week, but with Halloween and everything and trying to get certain games off the docket, there just wasn't enough room. So yeah, tomorrow, as of right now, this upcoming Monday, I'm going to be talking to Soren, and we're trying to set up another couple as well. Because that's what she did, like when she was Zatsuing with Jawoon,
Yeah,
and then Zatsuing with
Juwun's fun.
Lulu. Yeah, it really did.
Oh yeah.
It really did Amanda so good Zotswing with Jawoon because she wants to work. Amanda wants to work on the lore and creative stuff, and she kind of. Honestly, I don't know. She's gonna be pissed at me saying, but she's probably still passed out in the bathtub right now. But she kind of gave up on the lore. She did because even though she wanted to do it, she nobody else was interested. Like that, like there's still only one episode of
Uh,
Desert Chronicle. No one else wanted to go ahead and
yeah,
do that. But talking to
yeah.
Jawoon, I was gonna say talking to Jawoon. Jawoon has very rich lore that she brought up and or he brought up and detailed, and that kind of did Amanda's heart good that someone else is still interested in that. So that's part of what she's gonna be doing next week too. Because the brain worms here and there about having the
yeah.
shit rig.
It's
Instead of
the
trying to
more.
get more money and trying to upgrade the rig itself, because that money should needs to go to other things. What she's trying to do is just remember
Yeah.
what originally brought her to the dance: the singing, the karaoke, the original writing. So just gonna try to do work around the limitations, so to speak.
Yeah, because if you want to really go hard in the singing, you have to get the mic. You have to get a good mic. That's like the first thing. Uh, like
Right.
because you could still, because technically, you could even voice act or what is it called? Doing I did bring this up to you, like the what's it called? The voiceovers, the what are those things called? You were doing something on Halloween. What was it called?
I'm gonna be
Uh,
reading the Call of Cthulhu
yeah, that's what it's called. But
at
what is
3
that
a.m.
called? What is that called? Where you read the thing.
Reading.
I forgot what that was called. Call of Cthulhu. Audiobooks. It's audiobooks.
Right.
So you could do something like this, like that, and then you could really like go into it.
Well, it wasn't
But
really about the audiobooks or like it was about not being able to collab things like Lethal Company or Backrooms or the
oh
actual games that people play.
yeah,
So
that
I know
that
it's
one.
gonna run out of a lot of collabs. So it was more about being able to collab with things that she can handle. She can run like Zatsu's.
Yeah, because like the Desert Chronicle, it's a really good idea. It's just that not everyone wants to role play. So, and when you're thinking of want to do something like D&D or something like you roll dice on that where there's actual stakes involved.
Right. Well, I was thinking of working on retooling that. Amanda was working on a card based system. I'm not going to get too much into it. I don't know how much she wants me to say, but she was thinking of a system for it. But that's not how she did things back in the like the way she used to do things when she was role playing with other people. It was just like community storytelling. Like one person does a line, the other person does a line. Each person does a line as their own character. There was very little, if any, gaming element into it. It was just more like a collaborative storytelling. So maybe that's
Yeah.
why it seems
Uh,
so different because it doesn't have any of that D&D elements.
well, yeah,
Uh,
because then you have to bounce off the other person. And if the person is not used to that or not experienced to that, then it's very intimidating. So it's actually easier to get a group of people around like a tabletop simulator or something similar to that. It doesn't even have to be tabletop similar because there is what is it called? Online free online
yeah, I know D&D's put out
tabletop.
modules for that.
Yeah, tabletop or like RPG stuff.
I think even
And
Discord has a D&D
yeah, I
application
think
now.
so. I think so. Yeah, I haven't experimented with it, but I think so. But all it is just a PNG, and then you have the maps. So people are much more interested in doing this because it's just it's all there. Plus you have dice, and you know it's all just there, and it gamifies the role playing aspect.
Right.
It also adds like the randomness aspect to it as well, because you may think you want to do something, and then all of a sudden the dice is just not in your favor.
Right.
Like it's never as anal as like, okay, roll to open a door, but like if you're like, okay, I do a backflip or a front flip, and then do a pirouette to open the door. Or like, okay, roll a dice. You're like, okay, you do the backflip, you do the front flip, but when you try to do the pirouette, you fail, and then you fall backwards, fall down the stairs, and now you look like a fool.
Right. Well, I do have a background in D&D. I've got the 5e book and everything, and Mother Tifi, one of Amanda's big inspirations, does a lot of D&D content. So just familiar. It's just uh, the dice and the randomness aspect always kind of seem to get in the way. But she is working on other alternatives. She is trying to put things together ever since just kind of realizing what her rig can and can't do. And that's part of the reason she's trying to reach out to other people also, like Mixie did that one role play thing with you and
Yeah, that was
Lulu and a
fun.
whole
That was
bunch of them.
legitimately fun.
And I know
Yeah,
Amanda
and then people got
was,
busy. Yeah, everyone got busy.
yeah, Amanda
Mixie got
has
busy.
put out this,
Everyone got busy. That's the big thing about like tabletop RPGs is finding the time and then trying to get the group to stay together.
and yeah, and
Because
that's why,
sometimes everything just falls through.
and that's why Amanda wanted to do something like Desert Chronicle because that's one on one. You don't have to get a whole bunch of people and it is just one story. It kind of she was picturing an anthology series like Gunsmoke or something, where it focused on the person of the week, quote unquote. Even though there was a main cast in the desert itself, it focused on the other person, and that's why it kind of took so long to set it like a couple of weeks to set up a scenario. But
Yeah,
she's doing other things. She's still
you're
gonna
basically setting up like a miniature D&D session just without the dice or everything else.
right.
And that takes time and setup. It's one of the things that actually intimidate me when it comes to DMing or GMing. It's that you have to put so much into it, and then hope
And then
hope
you
and
have
pray that people like it.
and then you've got players that are gonna try to intentionally break it anyways.
Yep, it's a good thing that you did that test run with me, because I intentionally try to break it.
I don't think I was here at the time, but yeah. So it's
That's
just a lot of
flat.
just a lot of things. There's a lot of things you're just trying to decide now that she knows she wants to get a little more serious with this whole VTubing thing, but still cannot put money into it. She's just trying to look into other options.
Ah, can you run Idle Showdown? I
Yes.
never asked. Ooh, okay.
The problem is running anything in 3D. Like as
Oh,
optimized as Power Wash Simulator is, it runs a little chonky. But Vampire Survivors, with literally hundreds of enemies on the screen, that streams just fine. So
that
anything
yeah.
in 3D is going to be the problem.
Huh. Then you might want to like stick to, because you just like you've been going hard. Not only you, but Splats has been going hard on the what is it called? Retro games.
Yeah, she was until the whole thing with Nintendo striking streams that play emulated games. So it's now come down to either mostly trying to find a legitimate way to purchase them, and I think there's on like there are a couple that are like $1 or $2 on Steam. Like the one she wanted to play with you was Final Fight, and
Yeah,
but I think I'm not
I
sure
think I think
whether I'm
I,
not sure whether the two-player option for that was actually in game or whether it have to do that thing the let's play
yeah, I
together
think you have
thing.
to do the thing, the that weird camera screen, or what is it called? I know there's a way to set it up. I've never done it. I know
Right,
there's a way.
Because about the only other
I just
option
haven't
is
done it.
Fightcade, and then with Fightcade, there are problems with potentially like exposing your IP and everything, like with any peer-to-peer system.
Yeah, that is true.
So,
There also is what is it called? Have you heard of Moemon?
what's that?
Moemon is a I have it here somewhere. There we go. Moemon project. It's basically legally distinct but completely in fair use Pokemon. And you can play if you like Pokemon, you can download Moemon and it turns all the Pokemon into waifus. So you don't have to worry about anything. And all the music is unique. So you'll never have a problem with streaming this. And you could find other games that are in the same bracket or in the same kind of area like Umbrella where they're like it's legally distinct and completely fair use. So that's another option as well.
Pokemon, but with waifus.
Yes, Pokemon with waifus.
Isn't that just gotcha?
Uh, no, Gotcha is completely different. The you have to actually catch the waifus. Uh, Moemon. Uh, that one leaks. Okay, okay. This is good. This is good. I will link this to you. Do uh, do do and bop bop. There you go.
And I'll have to check it out sometime. Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome. Because it there is so like if you like Pokemon, this gives you legally distinct Pokemon. I was watching I think it was Donna that was streaming this, and there's no problem whatsoever with Donna streams when they do the Momon.
Yeah, I do love Donna's creativity. She was kind of an inspiration too for Amanda to continue with the lore, how she's being creative as well.
Okay. I think this one might be a bit outdated, but you get the gist of it.
Right.
That's most of it goes through the Discord. Because they do everything up they update everything through the Discord. So you have all the different games, all the different little things. Cuz I forgot where they're on. Cuz they have Moemon Heart and Gold, Moemon Star Emerald, Moemon uh they're basically recreating all the like ye old Pokemon games, but Moemon-fied. And they have them all here. So it might be a good idea to like join the Discord and then, you know,
Yeah,
download the games that
do
way.
they mean like a similar game style, or like are they trying to like one everything, like
It
block
is
by
similar
block?
game style.
Oh,
It is similar game style.
like they're not exactly copying the level layouts and stuff.
No, no. So like that's why I said you'll be completely fine if that's what you're worried about. And there's a bunch of games that are like that. That because when Nintendo did the stupiding, they a whole bunch of fan projects started popping up like crazy in order to make it to where you could like there's so many legally distinct Mario Karts now to where you don't have to play Mario Kart.
Well, the kart racer has always kind of been its own genre. Like even other companies make their own kart racers.
Yeah, other companies, but you're never. The only difference being is that you're never gonna run into the issue of Nintendo.
Right.
It's one of the main reasons why I think Nintendo probably will go the way of Sega because it just does like what little IPs it has left. Everything is taking a chomp at that. So Power World is taking a chomp at Pokemon, and even the Pokemon games are kind of like in this weird category because they're just not evolving. Ironically enough, they're just it's just Pokemon is just not evolving. Uh, so and they every single time there's a really cool storyline in a Pokemon game, they never continue it. I've been waiting for the sequel to Black and White 1 with those characters for God knows how many years at this point, and they're just not touching it. They're just not. So they're probably gonna lose. They're not gonna lose the Pokemon IP, but they're gonna be, you know, Power World and a bunch of other games that are similar to that are just gonna take a chunk out of that. If you wanted Zelda, you have Genshin, and all you have Genshin. You have Genshin. It
You're
was
trying to get me hooked on fucking Gotcha Malone.
no, but you have Genshin. You have Wuthering Waves. Those are free, literally free open world.
Do you think Malone's computer could actually stream Wuthering Waves? Amanda's computer, rather.
Yes, probably either Wuthering Waves or Genshin because these are designed for uh what's it called? Mobile gaming. So they're designed for the mobile the mobile phone. So as long as your computer is at the par of a mobile game, you should be good. The only problem with Genshin and Wuthering Waves is the massive file that it is. I don't even know what it's at. Do I have it up? I don't have it up. Oh, you'll play. Thank you. How big is fucking hell? It's been a while since I launched this. Uh I think I missed. Yeah, I think I missed an update or I missed an event. I need to come back to this. Uh, yep, I missed an event. I missed several events, haven't I? I think this is like 100 gigs. Genshin.
There's no way she
Maybe.
has enough room for that. Is
Uh,
Wuthering Waves any better?
Wuthering Waves is the more combat orientated Genshin. So Genshin is casual. Wuthering Waves is like intermediate.
I'm talking about it being 100
And
gigs.
let me see. Games. No, there. Wuthering Waves game. Wuthering Waves is 24 gigs. Genshin. Yeah, Genshin is 101.
Yeah, Genshin's not happening.
uh, uh, but yeah, I started with Wuthering Waves, and it's been a while since I've played it. But they do give out a free 6-star of your choice, which I probably need to claim. But it is a fun game. If you can run like maybe down look at the stats and then compare it to your PC and then see if you can, because there is also like graphic settings that you can tweak down as well,
Right.
which make it easier. But
That's
a
something to
lot of
think about.
these that's one of the good that's one of the reasons why I love gotcha gaming is that for a good while I did not have a gaming computer. I just had a laptop or like a very poor desktop, and I would play the client versions of, or like not the clients, the what is it called, LD player, the emulators. I would play the mobile emulators of games,
But
and
legitimately,
that
or
hmm?
like I know they're. You mean the ports to Steam, or like for the Android emulator?
No. If like for instance, the emulator emulates a mobile phone.
Oh,
So it because a lot only recently, only semi recently did a lot of the gotchas start to make their own clients. So their own like either they have a specific client like a executable, or they go onto Steam and you can do it that way. So I know Snowbreak is on Steam, and you can either download it through Steam or you can download it through their client. But previously, the only way that you could play mobile games is to have a like a mobile phone emulator, like uh LD player or all the other ones. I forgot what the other ones were called. Uh, something books or something like that. Depending on what you like, and what you want to do. Uh, but you would go into here and you would connect it to your either Apple or Gmail or whatever your mobile phone or mobile data is, and then put it through that. And it would not use any of the data because it's connected directly to your PC, which is directly connected to like a wire or your own home internet. So it would never use your data. So it's how you get around like the download functions and the data usage, because if you are on a data plan, yeah, playing mobile games is probably not the best on your data plan. But if you download the emulator, you skip all of that. So I played Arc Knights because I preferred Arc Knights on an emulator. I played Girls Frontline on an emulator, and I played so many gotchas on an emulator that it's honestly insane how many I played.
Right. No, you've definitely got your preferences, man.
Yep, I do. I like I said, I for the longest time I could not play modern gaming, and so I found other ways. And then what was just to get my gaming fix in. And what was scary is that as like gotcha games have started to get a lot better to the point where the gotcha games are now better than the mainstream modern day gaming. And it's just like I have a um like what is this? A gaming an actual gaming rig, and all I'm fucking playing is gotcha, man. And that
I'm
that
sure
that's
if you could ship it to Amanda, I'm sure she'd put it to good use.
I probably I have a backup. I because I literally have like a backup PC. But
Just
that's
in
the one
case
that
it
died.
it, it
And
catches fire
yeah,
when your wiring system explodes.
yeah, that's the one that caught fire and fried. So if I ever figured out what fried, then yeah, I wouldn't mind like
You
shipping
still
that to
don't
you.
know?
I don't know because I need I because that still used DDR3, I think, RAM. So the motherboard is old or older. Uh, what did I have in that thing? I forgot. I legitimately forgot what I had in that thing. But now I've upgraded to DDR4. The modern gamings are using DDR5, so I'm like still one generation behind. But just because I'm one because your gaming rib is basically based off your motherboard. So that's why like the motherboard is your basic foundation. And that determines like what how much room for growth you have and upgrades.
Right.
So I'm one generation behind where like current modern PCs are. Because modern PC is now using DDR5, and I think they're on Ryzen something or other. You're still on DDR4? Yep, I'm still on DDR4. Uh uh where can I check that? Uh you know what? Did I throw that away? Uh did I throw that away? I have Vulcan Z something something. Uh Moemon? Okay, let me go to just chatting. Vulcan Z DDR4 SD RAM. There we go. This is not gonna. Fucking hell. Okay, let's not use. Let's not use Amazon. Okay. There we go. This is like RAM on a budget. This is like RAM on a budget. Uh, uh, but it's DDR4 Vulcan Z, and it's 4,000. No, I'm on 36. I have 36 100 megahertz, and yeah, so but that's the reason why I got my computer on sale for like about $700. It was like about 800, 900, and I got it on sale for 700. And it's good. For the longest time, I was on DDR4 or DDR3. Um, I wondered if I could just open that thing up and check it. But because I had a GTX 970, and that little thing was so good. GTX 970. Because this thing was so good. It is like legitimately so. It had 16 gigabytes of RAM, and it just was the overall workhorse. It was such a workhorse that I think there's like videos nowadays of people specking it, and it still holds up today. And that's what I was running until it died. GTX 970. 10 years later. Yeah, th- this little dude. It was a work. I'm hoping that it wasn't the GPU that fried, because this little guy, this was the GPU, the little GPU that could. It did everything and then some. Oh, it was like this was the money maker that was in my PC at that time. And it just did it in spades. It did it in spades, man. But yeah, I am I made an upgrade to this rig to the next generation. But I know I'm still one generation behind modern gaming, which is it, for all intents and purposes, it doesn't really matter, especially with the games that I play. Like the most graphics intensive game I've played since has actually been Silent Hill. Silent Hill and Beyond Handwell. And both of those were not exactly optimized well. But those are the modern games that I've actually played. Excuse me.
Right.
uh, oh, you getting sleepy?
No, I just didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, okay.
You were on such a roll there.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. That's why I wanted to do this.
I yeah, because when I get to yapping, I that's one thing I probably need to work on, is just talking over people, or like because I could talk so much. I could legitimately talk so much. Uh, like because you have to leave at 7, right?
My final stream is going to be at 3 in the morning.
Oh, okay. Do you want to play anything for the last, like, what, 30 minutes?
Now, we might as well go ahead and cut it here. I do appreciate you collabing
Sure.
with me before I end up leaving Amanda's channel.
Oh, okay.
I do appreciate it
Okay,
because
dokie.
she does want to work on the Zatsus and everything. That she wants to learn how to do that.
Zatsu. Zatsu. Okay. Here's a trick to Zatsu. Uh, what? Zatsu trick. It's find something that you are passionate about and just nerd out on it. So I can nerd out on gacha games. I can nerd out on tabletop games like Warhammer. Oh geez, I could nerd out like you wouldn't believe on Warhammer, especially uh uh like the weapons. I could literally compare like some of the bolter to other weapons that are in real life, and it's just I could do that. So you all you have to do is just like find that little thing and then Zatsu on about it. I mean, because you like a lot of what's it called, old fashioned gaming, like retro gaming. Because I was
Right.
watching the Lulu stream, and you were just going on and on and on and on and on about just old retro style gaming. So you could probably do that, and then just Zatsu about like all the different generations. So if you're playing like a side scroller or oh, have you played Toho?
It's been a long time.
You should play Toho. it'd be
It,
it'd be frustrating, but because Toho was one of those games where you oh like you can either zone in, zone out, and uh it is so but you could gush about it. And there's other because Toho is in that same category of like what like what is this thing called? What was that game called? The old fashioned game. It was like the the jet fighter game. Uh, do you know what the jet fighter game was?
1942.
1942. Thank you. It was a 1942. Uh, there we go. Long play 1942. Like because it is based off of this genre, and this genre just never died. I think it was like the last game that I played that was like modern that was similar to this was uh Death Smiles. Uh dude, now this game is like a modern representation of that game, but it's side scrolly. It is like legitimately side scrolly. And it is like this genre never died. This genre never ever died.
Well,
So you
one thing when Amanda was interested in is that if you look up UFO 50,
oh
she thought that it's a retro gaming compilation. It's like literally 50 different
oh
games, all various different retro styles, and they even actually do a story going through that. They're all made by the same company, so you see different genres. And the way that a series can evolve over different consoles and different years and iterations. So it's not just straight up 50 games. And part of the
okay.
allure is, and unlike that shit compilation of Action 52 back in the day, all these 50 games are actually good. Like I believe they said it took like 8 years to put together or so. But it actually tells a story, and they're just part of the part of the allure is just having so many different games to choose from, and like discovering something you may not even think you were looking for, because that would be a ton of content.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Cause I is it oh, it is actually quite it's like $24.
But
25
you're getting
bucks.
50 full
Oh, it
size
is.
games.
Yeah, you're getting 50 games, but I would definitely get that on sale if you could. If you could,
Yeah, she's waiting for it.
I wonder when it would go on sale. Oh, that looks good. Because that reminds me of a game. Oh, I forgot what it was called, but it's where time legitimately progresses. I forgot what game that was, but it's like an old. It's not. It's based off like it's a love story to old retro gaming, and it progresses time as you go. It is. I have to track down that game. I have to track down because I've been trying to find that game for God knows how long.
I remember
And
there
like
was, I think, a game called The Hex, where it was about the evolution of gaming, but they framed it as more of like a mystery or something like that. A few different characters who were video game star characters, and the evolution or de-evolution of their series. Um,
okay, I from the creator of Pony Island.
right.
This could be really interesting. The Space Marine, the Sorceress, the platformer, the
It's kind of
fighting.
making a statement on gaming as well.
Yeah. Okay, that could be legitimately cool. That could be like legitimately cool. Oh, I did not know about this. Okay, I have to put that on my list. I'll put that on the list. I'll put text. D hex. Oh wow, it's only like $2.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's like 80% off right now.
Thank.
It's a part of the Pony Island like the inscriptions beginner deck thing. So inscription is
No,
60% off.
Amanda's already got inscription. She or I streamed it earlier today, and it's too chunky to stream.
Buckshot is on sale as well. I might get that. I might get Buckshot. Pony Island though. Pony Island
Yeah, yeah. I
is
believe
85. Pony Island is like 74 cents.
because I know Amanda was talking to you about wanting to play Buckshot Roulette. I believe
Yeah.
she brought it up a few different times because they're bringing up. They're going to start the multiplayer.
Yeah. I think when you brought when Amanda brought it up, I think wasn't I busy or wasn't I like I forgot when it was, but I completely like mind blanked. I think I completely mind blanked.
Right.
Okay, you know what? I'm putting this on the list. I'm putting there because you know that. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Let me go back. Uh, where like 74 cents. 74 cents 29. Yeah. Continue shopping.
And speaking of that, you picked up Vagrant also.
Yeah, I
I've
picked up
noticed
Vagrant because it was like same thing, like
74
74
cents.
cents.
Yeah,
Oh, was it 30 cents?
no,
I don't even
74
remember. I remember.
cents.
Yeah, I remember seeing it somewhere in the flavor cord. I don't remember where I saw it, but I saw it somewhere advertised in the flavor
Yeah,
cord.
it
Under a
was
buck.
Amanda's channel. She was asking for games with
Ah, okay.
muscular
I was like,
female
yep, nope, done.
protagonists.
Oh, it defaulted into the Dr. Lolame stream. It is like the thing knows me. The algorithm knows me. The algorithm is getting to know me way too bored or way too much. It's going to get to know me way too much.
Did you want to go ahead and raid into Lola May or?
No, I might still go on a little bit more because okay. I need to know. I need to know if oh, I probably should. 'Cause I think this. If I bring up Nikkei, come on. Oh great, I have an update. Uh, update is complete. Okay. I think I'll stream just a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. Okay. Da, da, da. Login. I think it is the second anniversary. I think it. I think the second anniversary did launch for Nikkei.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna go ahead and send you a message in the private chat too. Go ahead and check that
Oh,
quickly.
okay. Sure. Uh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna check out Nikkei because if the second anniversary is here, I need to play this. I need to play this because they're. Oh, how much do you know about Nikkei?
Very only as much as you've spoken about on stream.
They're releasing. Did I? No, I think that was pre-Kara. Uh, that was when I was still in the void. Uh, they did a what is it called? They were releasing Red Hood and they had Red Hood fighting uh Cinderella. So they released Cinderella. So now Cinderella is here. And those big shield weapons are the glass slippers. And she is technically a what's it called? A defense type Nikkei. And I can't wait. I can't wait. And this researcher right here may be potentially Graves, which is oh, there she is right there. Which is she may have turned herself into a Nikkei. I'm not positive. But I could yap. I can continue yapping. I know you need to go.
Oh, thank you.
All right. You want to say anything?
You just
Want to close out or?
thank you for stopping by today. My name is Sandruby. My final stream is going to be 3 a.m. tomorrow, reading the Call of Cthulhu. I may or may not have to postpone it. Carmelo, thank you for stopping by. I had a lot to say, but I feel like I'm going to throw up. So, Sandruby, I was never here.